Julia. Welcome to your dental hygiene visit. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you for having me.
Let's review your health history. Okay, so do you have any medications that you're taking?
No.
Allergies?
No.
Diabetic?
No.
Or do you smoke any tobacco products?
No.
Okay. All right. Great. Let's start with your assessments. I'll lean you back. Oh, I think you dropped something.
Oh my gosh.
Here, I'll grab it for you.
So embarrassing.
It's okay.
I'm really sorry. I wasn't telling the truth earlier. I actually do smoke cigarettes.
Thank you for being open about that. I understand discussing smoking can be tough, especially if it's something you've been keeping for yourself. And my main goal is to support you whatever way feels right for you. Could you share more about what's been happening with your smoking?
It's been really tough. I know I need to quit, but every time I try, it's just so hard. And I know it's not good for me, but I can't quit. I'm really embarrassed.
It sounds like you're feeling conflicted. You've been smoking for a long time, but you're also aware of how it could affect your health. Let me share a bit about smoking, how smoking impacts your oral health. It can increase your risk of oral cancer, gum disease, and tooth loss, and even slow down healing after dental work. Have you noticed any issues with your gum or teeth lately?
I noticed that my breath is not smelling the best, and I have some brown staining, and my gums are going down a bit, but I guess that's not a good sign.
Yeah, those are definitely signs that your gums could be struggling, and smoking can make it worse. But it's good news is that quitting smoking can really help reverse some of the damage. Your gums can start to heal, and the risk of your further tooth loss can decrease. It's not just about your gums though. Smoking can also increase your risk of oral cancer, and by quitting, you can significantly lower that risk.
Okay, I didn't know that it could affect me that badly, and I know I should quit, but every time I try, I just can't stop. I keep going back to it.
I hear you. Quitting is incredibly tough, and it's normal to feel that way. And the fact that you try to show how much you care about your health, even if it hasn't worked out yet. How does smoking fit with your long-term health plan?
So overall, I do want to be healthier, and I know that smoking isn't helping with that. I want to live longer, and I don't want to deal with stuff like lung disease or heart disease. I notice it's affecting my energy, and I'm a lot more lethargic lately, which is important to me because I want to be active, and I think quitting would help me reach my goals to be healthier.
Okay, that's really insightful. And it sounds like you've been thinking about how smoking is getting in the way of those health goals. And from a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for you to quit smoking?
Like a 9. I really want to quit.
A 9? It sounds like you're ready to quit. So there are strategies that can make quitting easier. Have you considered using nicotine replacement therapy, like patches or gums, to help with cravings? Or maybe even counseling where you can get extra support?
I've thought about the patches or gums, but I didn't want to depend on something else because I feel like I just have a really addictive personality. I didn't want to start something new that I could get addicted to.
It's understandable to feel that way, but nicotine replacement therapy in addition to counseling may help manage cravings and withdrawal symptoms. You can focus on the bigger picture, like improving your overall health and your overall well-being. You will be in control of how you approach it. I like to help you explore what feels right for you. How does that sound?
I think I'm ready to try to quit again, but I think I really need the support and guidance this time.
Great. I'm really glad you're open to it. Let's set up a plan together that works for you, and we can discuss nicotine replacement options, behavioral counseling, and any other resources you might need. You don't have to do this alone, and we'll follow up regularly to see how you're doing. And how does that sound to you?
That sounds great. Thank you so much for supporting me.
I'm here to help. Here's a brochure that provides information about how tobacco can affect your health? The brochure includes websites with helpful guides and tips for quitting. How do you feel about using the resources in the brochure, such as the websites for counseling services and when you're ready to quit?
It's gonna be tough, but I think these resources are gonna be really helpful. And I'm actually feeling a lot better about this. My only concern is the withdrawal symptoms that I might get from trying to quit.
I hear you. It sounds like you're concerned about withdrawal symptoms, and that's completely understandable. Some common symptoms people experiences are anxiety, irritability, trouble sleeping, and increased hunger. And what do you think about avoiding situations or people who might smoke, or maybe getting rid of things that might trigger the urges to smoke? Exercise can also be a great way to help manage stress and cravings. How do you feel about making these changes to help you?
That sounds great. After this conversation, I think I'm ready to start quitting.
I'm really proud of you for taking this step. We'll tackle this together, and I'm confident that you'll make the change. Which would be more helpful for you when it comes to a follow-up appointment? Would you like it by phone or in person?
I think in person is going to be most helpful for me. It'd be really beneficial to speak to someone directly about going through this process.
That sounds great. Let's schedule you your first appointment from a week from today, and we'll schedule a second follow-up from a month later. And during these visits, we can discuss any successes or challenges you've encountered, and we're here to support you. And we can also set new goals or provide additional resources if needed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Am I going to get my whitening?